If there is anything that keeps an executive team moving and on the front line, it's innovation. Innovation is just critical to what we do. So you think about innovation. Innovation is not being up with the times. Innovation is being ahead of the curve. Innovation means that you're thinking ahead of where everybody else is thinking. So if you need an illustration for that, think about Tesla, think about Amazon, think about Uber. Yeah, are they having mistakes and are things not working out exactly like they want them to? Absolutely, they've got some problems. But the point is they're innovative. They are thinking ahead of the curve. They're thinking ahead of our times. You've got to do that. Your team cannot lose its innovation. So I have a client on the East Coast. 75 years ago, his dad started a business. And the business was just a corner market type store, variety store. And so they sold newspapers and what have you or another. And a few years into that, maybe 7 years into that business, there was a fire, burned everything to the ground. So when they reopened the business, they decided that they were going to sell appliances, washers and dryers in particular. Now remember, this is 50 years ago. And 50 years ago, houses weren't really wired for appliances. And so one of the things, every time they sold a washer or a dryer, they had to hire an electrician to come in and do a designated line for that washer or that dryer that took up so much electricity. They got a bright idea. They were innovative. And they started an electrical business right alongside the appliance business, and they made it grow. And over the years, it really flourished because they were innovative in their thinking and they solved a problem. Now they've grown to the point where they're not selling appliances anymore because they've moved into commercial electrical. And they have over 60 apprentices, journeymen, and master electricians who are helping to build apartment complexes and sky rises all over the East Coast. How did they survive as a family business for 75 years and 3 generations? They were innovative. They thought ahead of the curve instead of where we are and what does the market want exactly right now. They were innovative. I want to challenge you today. I know you've got some fears, some apprehensions, and yes, you can justify the fact that some innovation doesn't work out. But when it does, it goes like a Tesla to Mars.